The future of beauty. The evolution of beauty and how our standards are changing forever. When you think of beauty, what comes first to your mind? For me, I think as far back as the pharaohs, ancient Greece, ancient Egypt, the walls of Jericho, or better still, the very beginning of time. Today, we're diving deep into the evolution of beauty, where we are now and the fascinating future ahead. And trust me, you'll never see beauty the same way again. Before we dive in, make sure you subscribe to For Every Woman XO for more invigorating content on beauty, style, self-growth, and becoming your most radiant self. And don't forget to share this with a woman you love. We can't talk about beauty without talking about how it all began. From sacred rituals in ancient temples to the sculpted grace of Grecian goddesses. From the glowing skin ideals of Egyptian queens to the soft, luminous muses of the Renaissance. Beauty has always been more than skin deep. It has been a language, a silent power, a ritual of becoming. And today, as we step into the future of beauty, we're not just talking about trends. We're talking about an evolution. A new era where technology, individuality, and authenticity blend to redefine what it means to truly glow. So let's begin. The evolution of beauty. How it all began. Beauty standards have always been a reflection of culture, power, and technology. In ancient Egypt, a symmetrical face, glowing skin, and kohl-lined eyes symbolized divinity and status. Queens like Cleopatra weren't just admired for their physical allure. They embodied political power, seduction, and strategy. Her dark-lined eyes and radiant skin weren't simply for beauty, but a statement of her divine, almost untouchable presence. In ancient Greece, the ideal woman was sculpted like a goddess, balanced, strong yet soft, embodying harmony and virtue. Then came the Renaissance, where plump, soft bodies and pale, luminous skin represented wealth, fertility, and indulgence. A fuller figure meant you had access to abundance. It was a quiet display of power and privilege. Fast forward to the 1920s. Women chopped their hair, painted their lips bold, and embraced a rebellious, boyish freedom. It was a loud declaration of independence and breaking away from restrictive traditions. In the 1950s, the hourglass figure reigned supreme. Think Marilyn Monroe. Curves, red lips, ultra-feminine glam. Beauty was about exaggerated femininity and domestic goddess appeal. In the 1990s, it swung sharply to the star-chic look. Ultra-thin bodies, sharp angles, minimal curves, and a nonchalant, almost androgynous coolness. By the 2010s, it transformed again. Contoured cheeks, big lips, tiny waists, and hyper-emphasized curves, sometimes pushed to extremes through filters, surgery, and social media illusions. From Cleopatra's powerful kohl gaze to Marilyn's bombshell curves, and today's sculpted, hyper-digital beauty. Each era reveals what society values: power, rebellion, softness, or perfection. Beauty has always been shaped by power and trends. And today, we're stepping into an era where beauty is becoming more personal, diverse, and technologically driven than ever before. Beauty trends so far. How we got here. In the last 2 decades, beauty has become a global conversation, faster than ever before. Social media turned makeup artists and everyday girls into trendsetters overnight. We saw the rise of glass skin from Korea, heavy contour from the US, soap brows, fox eyes, and the clean girl aesthetic. At the same time, the line between real and filtered blurred. Beauty apps and filters began to set new, often impossible standards. On top of that, aesthetic procedures like fillers, Botox, and surgeries became more normalized and accessible, even to young women. This created a world where trends move at lightning speed, and where many of us felt pressured to constantly adapt. We've never had so many trends at once. But what does it mean for us? Scientists and Symmetry. The 21st century obsession. Science also played a role in defining modern beauty. Researchers found that people tend to find symmetrical faces more attractive, possibly because symmetry signals health and good genes. They even created the golden ratio, or the phi mask, a mathematical measurement of facial proportions that claims to define the perfect face. But here's the plot twist. While symmetry and certain features might appeal to our subconscious, real human connection is never just about measurements. In fact, studies show that slight imperfections often make a face more memorable and approachable. The so-called flaws give us warmth and uniqueness. Yet, as technology advanced, people started chasing symmetry and perfection through editing, fillers, and filters, pushing us further from authenticity. Perfection is mathematical, but real beauty is soulful. How or why we see beauty, mental or psychological? Have you ever wondered why we find certain faces, bodies, or even colors so captivating? Why a certain glow feels magnetic? Or why we can't stop staring at a perfectly sculpted face? On a mental level, our brains are wired to seek out symmetry, balance, and harmony. These are often signals of health and fertility, deeply rooted in our evolutionary survival instincts. This is why, even today, we instinctively lean toward faces that appear more symmetrical, or skin that looks clear and luminous. But it doesn't stop there. Beauty is also psychological, shaped by what we believe, feel, and experience throughout life. Our upbringing, culture, and even social media constantly tell us what is beautiful. And our minds internalize these standards, often without us realizing. Beauty becomes a mirror reflecting our desires, fears, aspirations, and even our self-worth. It's why two people can look at the same face and see something completely different. Because beyond science, beauty is an emotional story we each write in our own minds. But what if I told you the future of beauty is even more fascinating than its past? Beauty now and the future. Where are we going? So, where are we now? And what's next? We're standing at a crossroads. Many women are tired of perfection and yearning for something real. The future of beauty is moving towards personalization, inclusivity, and inner wellness. We're seeing hyper-custom skincare, products tailored to your DNA, your environment, even your stress levels. Less heavy makeup, more focus on healthy, glowing skin. Embracing aging, more women are proudly rocking their natural grey hair and fine lines. Diversity in beauty campaigns. All skin tones, body types, and textures finally being celebrated. Emotional and energetic beauty. Seeing beauty as presence, aura, softness, confidence. At the same time, technology will give us tools we've never imagined. AI skin scans, digital makeup try-ons, and even biohacked beauty supplements that go deeper than any serum ever could. What this means for you? The future of beauty invites us to return to ourselves, to embrace our uniqueness, to glow from within, to define beauty on our own terms. It means less chasing trends and more choosing what feels good to you. You don't need to wait 10 years to step into this new era. You can start today. Take care of your mind and body, nurture your softness, and remember, the most radiant women are not the most symmetrical or flawless. They're the most authentic. What part of this new beauty future excites you the most? Is it the personalized skincare, the rise of diversity, or the focus on energy and presence? Comment below. I'd love to hear from you. And if you're ready to glow from the inside out and step confidently into your most feminine, empowered self, make sure to subscribe to For Every Woman XO. Because the future is beautiful and it starts with you. Until next time, you are For Every Woman XO.